This is the CIA's scariest weapon. The CIA has been called before Congress. This is the CIA's scariest weapon. The CIA has been called before Congress. They are about to reveal a very unique gun.
Does this pistol fire the dart?
At first glance, this pistol looks like any other.
Why that motherfucker look like a silencer, right? Like all you hear from it is pew. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really hear too much from it. Like it ain't loud. Y'all get where I'm coming from.
But it is the ultimate assassination tool. You won't realize if you get hit by it, and it will kill you in seconds. But no one will be able to tell.
As a murder instrument, that's about as efficient as you can get, isn't it? It is a weapon, a very serious weapon.
How did the CIA create this pistol?
Right.
And how does it work?
Gun or some shit? Like what the fuck?
It's the 70s. This scene is a product of three events. One, after enjoying a good image for decades, the CIA turns out to be involved in two major scandals. In both, they spied on American citizens. 2. As a result of said domestic spying and public outrage, the church committee is...
In the 70s and around the 80s, bro, they was on that. When I tell you they was on that, nigga, they was on that shit, bro. Like, that's why you see all the drugs and shit, you know what I'm saying, the communities and shit, nigga, they was putting that shit there. Keep it a million with y'all, but that's for a different story, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm off track a little bit, but to each his own, bro. It was cracking back then, bro. Put it like that.
They are to investigate what this omnipotent agency is actually up to. 3. As part of their investigation, the committee searches through CIA locations. In a little-used vaulted storeroom, they find 11 grams of shellfish poison, saxitoxin to be precise. It is extremely deadly and one of the fastest-acting poisons on the planet. It blocks the transmissions of nervous system impulses. With sophisticated equipment, the 11 grams hoarded by the CIA could kill hundreds of thousands of people. Due to this, and
crazy work, bro. Like, nigga, that's a recall. Fuck is you talking about? Do your homework on a recall, bro.
Findings, the committee questions the agency in various hearings. Most of these are held privately to protect intelligence sources and methods. But this one is public and televised. It is meant to educate the American people of the CIA's various misconducts. Senator Frank Church of Idaho leads the hearing as chairman. He thinks the agency is a rogue elephant rampaging out of control.
Why did the agency prepare toxins?
And then when you try to speak out against stuff like this, nigga, they off you. They get you knocked off. I'm keeping it a million with you. Listen to your boy. Nigga, they get you smoked for speaking on shit like this. I'm telling you, bro, like, this shit ain't funny, bro. Like, this shit real, bro. Look at the nigga, I can't think his name, bro, but he invented, like, the water car and shit, bro. Nigga, the government offed him for that shit, bro. Man, y'all better go do y'all research, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Do y'all research, man.
In quantities sufficient to kill many thousands of
like
people.
For real.
What was the need for that in the first place?
Across from Church sits then CIA Director William Colby. He explains the agency supposedly wanted a better, more pain-free alternative to cyanide pills for agents in the field. Church doesn't buy it.
Have you brought with you some of those devices which would have enabled the CIA to use this poison for, we have indeed, for killing people?
The CIA brings the committee the weapon. It is a result of 2 decades of development. Luckily, not every pouful tool has to be deadly. With Udo's all-in-one platform, you have everything you need to manage your own business. Colors to your preferred translations, if you offers a range of other powerful applications. In 1959, this man, Bogdan Stashinsky, kills 2 people for the KGB. At first glance, both victims appear to have died of natural causes, but it turns out he used a special weapon, a mysterious poison vapor gun. The U.S. becomes aware of these incidents in 1961. It is unclear if the CIA already thought about working on a similar weapon at the time. or if they only started developing one to catch up.
That's
Whatever the
crazy
reason,
work.
the agency starts looking for a poison, one that can kill a person but makes it look like a natural death. And there is a woman who may have helped them find it. This is Mary Embry.
Yeah.
She started working.
Yeah, she's evil, man. Listen to your boy. She's dangerous, bruh. Do your homework on dangerous, man. Like, she's the type to sit up there poison your food, this and that and the third. She one of them type of hoes. I'm keeping it million with y'all. Listen to your boy. These the type you gotta avoid, bro. You know what I'm saying? She the type to put bleach in your motherfucking water, the type to put. I'm telling you, bruh. Put bleach in your food, make you eat this shit. I'm telling you, bro. She's one of them type.
The CIA as a secretary.
I went to technical services where I was in charge of finding documents that you don't find in libraries.
Look at
One
her,
time they
bro,
wanted me to find if there was such a thing as a poison that was undetectable that would kill someone, but it would appear that they had a heart attack. I did find such a thing.
Dialpad AI works for you and your customers. It won't fall in love with them, but it will help you.
Such a thing.
Next, the CIA needs to figure out how to effectively get the poison into the victim's body. They tasked the Army Special Operations Division in Fort Detrick, Maryland. CIA and SOD have been secretly collaborating for years and will do so for almost 2 decades. The SOD experiments with different types of delivery systems and ultimately lands on this design. The weapon is named the non-discernible microbionoculator
Look at that
in a
motherfucker,
CIA
bro.
memo, but it is more common.
That motherfucker looks like a pew. No sound, like, bro. Do your homework. One zap. That look like a space gun, bro. Do your homework on a space gun like a cartoon gun, bruh. Even though this is real, listen to your boy.
Known as the heart attack gun. This is how it works. The gun itself is practically a normal .45 with a round sight attached on top, but inside it's quite unique. It works by electricity. Here in the handle of the gun is a small battery that powers everything. The gun fires a small dart. You put the dart in here. When the trigger is pulled, it shoots out almost silently and reaches its target over a surprisingly long distance.
Damn.
What range does it have? 100 meters, I believe, about.
These darts are a key part of the weapon.
That's
They
like
come
a
in
whole
different
football
sizes.
field.
One of them is so thin that the target doesn't even realize they've been hit.
A special one was developed which potentially would be able to enter the target
crazy,
without perception.
The darts are coated with the shellfish poison, which gives the target an apparent heart attack. In a later iteration, the CIA found a way to freeze the deadly poison into a tiny pellet, so they could fire it directly.
So when it
crazy,
reached the person, it would melt inside them, and the only thing would be like one little tiny red dot on their body, which was hard to detect. There wouldn't be a needle left or anything like that in the person.
That's crazy.
But also the toxin itself would not appear in the autopsy?
Yes, so that there was no way of perceiving that the target was him.
No way of
That's
perceiving.
crazy as hell. But y'all only need to use that on motherfuckers who's crazy. Do your homework on motherfuckers who's crazy. That's what you need to use it on. Maniacs, psychos. Not innocent motherfuckers. Keep it a million with you.
The target was hit, a truly powerful tool in the hands of trained agents. In the hearing, the CIA only presented this one pistol. In reality, they developed a range of poison guns. Little is known about their exact design. Presumably, they could hit targets at an even greater distance.
This is crazy, bro.
By the time of the hearing, the heart attack gun was already illegal under U.S. law. President Nixon had ordered the end of all chemical warfare and the disposal of all bioweapons and agents. But some people at CIA and SOD disobeyed the president's command. They kept the 8 milligrams of cobra venom and 11 grams of saxitoxin in storage, first at Fort Detrick and later in a little-used storeroom in Washington, D.C. Manufacturing shellfish toxin is not only expensive, but also a very time-consuming and complex process. The CIA chemist, Dr. Nathan Gordon, wasn't prepared for all this work to be for nothing. He made plain that the prospect of destroying it troubled him greatly, So he just took one of the world's most dangerous poisons and a quantity to kill hundreds of thousands and hid it. Who knows when you might need it? The Church Committee's final report is damning for the CIA at the time. It is over 2,700 pages long and paints a disturbing picture of the Secret Service's operations. The report shows that the CIA had planned political assassinations. They orchestrated mind control experiments that sounded like straight conspiracy theories, MKUltra. And in a wild test, they flooded the New York City subway with a harmless simulant of a disease-carrying gas. The final question would be if the CIA ever used the heart attack gun on anybody. Mr. Colby said there were no records of any actual use. But just because there are no records of it, has it really never been used? What became of the gun after the hearing remains a mystery.
That's crazy work, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Y'all give me y'all thoughts on that, man. That was the CIA's scariest weapon. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. This was crazy, bro. For the simple fact that that's a vaporizer gun, bro. It's powered off of electricity. It's powered off of electricity, bro. Then, you know what I'm saying, they created some type of, like, I don't know, what they said, some deadly poison, like, you know what I'm saying, they was able to, you know what I'm saying, that shit crazy, bro. I can't even get my words out, high as fuck. But this was a W video, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to my main channel, Terrell from AV1. I'm taking over with this content shit, man. Y'all go subscribe to my third one, Terrell be hotboxing. Do y'all homework on that, man. I'll be doing weed reviews over there. Got one dropping tomorrow, so y'all stay tuned for that. But I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. I'm out. Second channel for life. But my nigga, it's a marathon. Y'all stay on y'all P's and Q's. Don't be out here lacking, man, for real.